everybody.
Hi.
Happy Tuesday, November 15th. We have a very special guest today.
do.
A very special guest. Miss Laura Osnes. I feel like I need a sound.
Is there like a gasp or like a princess noise?
Let's just I'm scared to press something that's not actually a princess noise, but we have some news before Laura joins us. Well, we had a big opening night last night.
Yeah, Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812.
Josh Groban made his Broadway debut. Oh, what a voice on that guy. Anyway, that was really great, and they had a big splashy party at the Plaza.
So you can check out photos from the red carpet and celebrating the opening night.
And the red carpet challenge.
Yeah, is that video up yet? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, check that out. That's really funny. Because we
They
have to
always
name
are.
musicals. What else is going on?
So some big casting news from this morning. Off Broadway. So Norm Lewis and Carolee Carmello are going to star in Sweeney Todd at the Barrow Street Theater.
I mean,
like what a pair.
That's awesome.
It's so exciting. So they're taking over for Jeremy Sacombe and Siobhan McCarthy. So they were the ones who did it in London, yeah. In the
pie shop.
Yeah. So they're going to do it until April, I'm going to say 9th. They start in February. And then Carolee and Norm will come in. And then also joining then is Jamie Jackson and John Michael Lyles, who was there in The Flick.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So now we just have to see it twice. At least twice.
That's not a problem.
Great.
No problem.
So you had a fun day with some Mama Mortons celebrating the 20th
yesterday was the
anniversary
20th
of Chicago.
anniversary of Chicago. Happy birthday, Chicago, the big 2-0. And I went to a casino. It's not really a casino. It's like a place where they teach
like a training
people.
thing, right?
It's like a training thing. And they were the ladies raking in the chips. I talked to 6 Mama Mortons, people who have played the role before, and just asked them, my usual ridiculous questions, like, what's Mama Morton's first name?
This is honestly one of my favorite
knows.
videos of the year on Broadway.com because, like, the responses, like, when you ask, like, what's Mama Morton's first name? And the responses are just like, Jasmine.
Maybelline. We don't know. So they made it up. Chastity. We don't know. So that was fun. And there was also a little interview with Bebe Neuwirth and James Naughton, who are, of course, in the original cast of The Revival, talking about why the show has lasted for 20 years.
Yeah, and there was, like, a huge group photo when that was happening yesterday.
Right,
so you can
right outside the Ambassador Theater. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. All the Roxys and Thelmas and everybody. What else is going on?
So Joe Mantello, who you may know from directing a show called Wicked, The
Assassins,
Humans.
Tony winner.
Will be on Broadway this year in The Glass Menagerie. Or
As an
season,
actor,
right?
of course, he was in Angels in America, so he's both.
So he's going to direct the new Stephen Sondheim and David Ives musical, or at least the workshop of it. Buñuel.
Buñuel.
Yeah.
Buñuel. We're never going to get this right. Based on the surrealist filmmaker, Luis Buñuel.
Yeah.
Buñuel. AC, this is going to take some practice. So that's exciting.
Yeah, so they're doing a workshop apparently in March. They already had a reading earlier this year. And then it looks like if things go well, it'll be at the public at some point. And then, it's a new Sondheim musical, so I can't imagine Broadway's not too far off, right?
I hope so.
We'll see.
That sounds exciting. What else is up?
Going up in the odds and ends today, Lin-Manuel Miranda is apparently working on yet another Disney movie. So he has Moana right now. He's working on Mary Poppins. He has the Little Mermaid live action. And apparently he's working on one that, like, no one knows about, including Lin. He's like, I don't even know, like, what my title is on it. We just know it's possibly happening. It's with Brian Howard, who co-directed Zootopia.
He's taking over the world. I mean, he already did, but, like...
We'll be talking for him for, like, the next...
Forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Idina Menzel was on James Corden.
Yeah. Singing a song from her album.
Yep, and talking about her first time.
That's all we're going to say.
Yep.
That's it.
Michelle Williams is officially playing Janis Joplin in a biopic. So this has been going on for a while, talking about this happening. I think, like, Amy Adams was attached to one at one point, and then they
Everybody
were saying
wants
Michelle
to play
Williams.
that role.
Yeah.
It's a juicy role.
Me too. And there's also a great video with David Diggs, Javier Munoz, Anthony Ramos, Adrienne Warren, Jasmine Savage Jones, like a whole bunch of people, a lot of people from Hamilton. And they're rapping about books.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know what you're talking about, but I love it.
Take a look at the video. It's like 40 minutes long, but it's worth the 40 minutes. Or at least, like, the first part, and then, like,
those are cool
bookmark it.
people, right?
Yeah. And then last night was the first performance of Dear Evan Hansen on Broadway. So we have a few pics
Laura
from
Osnes is
that.
having a moment right now. And there's a picture of the cast outside the theater. It's really lovely.
And then just a shout out to a few people who have their first performances tonight. Nathaniel Sampley and Carrie Compare have their first performances in The Color Purple. Well, Carrie was in it.
She was
as
in
one
it,
of the
but
church
she's taking
ladies.
over the role.
This is her first full first performance as Sophia full time. And then Nicholas Christopher is starting in Hamilton as Washington.
Here comes the general. Here comes Laura Osnes. Thank you,
Okay.
Ryan.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Here she comes. You, ladies and gentlemen, Laura Osnes.
Wow, thank you.
Hi,
Hi, guys. Is that the princess noise you all were talking about?
Yes.
Slash applause.
That's it.
That's
it.
That's
I think
very
you
sweet.
should just get one on a button, like a necklace, and you can just,
I would. Great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Speaking of necklaces, are you wearing a princess necklace?
This
you get
is
gagged?
A gagged choker. Yes, I'm obsessed, as I think the whole world is. Yes, this is Courtney Reed started this company called Gagged Chokers.
And if you're a princess, you get one for free.
Yes, I did get this one. But don't tell. We're not supposed to tell.
It's okay if you're a princess. You're in the party.
That's true. I'm part of the princess gang. So I'm honored and delighted, and thank you, Courtney.
So what's going on? You have a lot going on.
There's a lot of random crazy things going on, and I'm really grateful and excited about it. But yeah, I leave for London tomorrow. I'm going to do a concert with Frank Wildhorn in Manchester.
Who you know from a little show called
Bonnie and Clyde. So that'll be exciting. And then when I get back, I'm doing my solo show at 54 Below, November 27th, 29th, and 30th.
So you have your Thanksgiving, and then you go see Laura Osnes. And you're going to do The Paths Not Taken.
Yes, it's a show called The Paths Not Taken. I did it there 2 years ago.
It's like The Shows That Got Away.
That's exactly it. It's all the roles I came close to doing and never got to. Either I made it to final callbacks and I didn't book it, or
just
I
songs you wanted to sing.
Kind of, yeah. But it's
Give
all
us a
things
little
I came
taste.
close to doing.
Give us an idea. So what are some shows that you are
let's
included?
See. I sing "Far From Home I Love" from Fiddler on the Roof. I sing "Part of Your World" from Little Mermaid. I sing.
If you're not online
Popular
right now getting
from
tickets.
Wicked. I sing. There's a lot of things that almost came my way and then didn't. So at the end of the day, my whole kind of message is I feel like people see the outside, or from this, people who look at me think oh my gosh, so much success, it must be so easy, and it's we've all worked really hard to get where we are.
And you still audition, and sometimes things go your way, and sometimes they don't.
That's exactly
And sometimes you win a reality TV contest and get this role of your dreams, and sometimes you don't.
It's true. I've had a lot of doors that have opened for me, and then there's been a lot of things that haven't gone my way.
Reality.
So that's reality.
But you work a lot, and we love you a lot.
Thank you. My gosh. But also, at the end of the day, too, I think, the right things happen for the right reason. And, had I done one of those other things, I wouldn't have done what I have done. And, I'm grateful for the opportunities that have come my way. So, but it's all the things that I almost got to do and never got to. And I feel like so many cabaret performances are songs that you're known for, and these are songs I'm not known for.
Other people are known for that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's fun, so you get to sing what you really want to sing, and that's a good, and indulge a little. I love it.
Absolutely indulge. These are dream roles that did never come to fruition, so yeah.
That's fun. And you also, obviously you're going to be in Bandstand.
So excited. Bandstand is finally happening, and we have a theater. We're going into the Jacobs this spring. We start rehearsal in February.
With another one of our favorites, and another former vlogger, Corey Cott.
Yay! Corey and I are great friends, and we did the run at Paper Mill Playhouse last fall, and we can't wait.
This is a deep show. It's a fun show, but it's a deep show. It's got a lot to say.
It does, and I can't wait for the world to see that. I feel like people don't really know what to expect because it's a brand new musical. It's not based on any movie.
It's like the sound of the era, but it's new music.
Absolutely. Yep. Swing style. And yeah, it's really fun because the music is swingy and it's super fun, but then it's also deep. It deals with issues of PTSD and these vets returning from the war and needing the music and needing their relationships with each other to kind of help heal them in a way. So it's really powerful.
And relevant today.
Amen.
Oh my God, we have so many questions. People are losing their minds. But you have something else going on, which is the Blueprint Specials.
Oh, yeah.
Which is at the Intrepid with Will Swenson.
Yes!
Love Will Swenson.
Yeah, it's this little thing I'm doing actually right before Bandstand, which is cool. It feels like
early
an appetizer before the
11th.
Yes.
And so apparently these were blueprints so the troops could be entertained, and you would just follow this little formula of Frank Lesser musicals.
Exactly.
Songs.
Frank Lesser wrote these musicals. He was a soldier at the time and wrote musicals to help build morale amidst, the people who were fighting to save our country. And these musicals are being rediscovered and rescued in a way, and we get to perform them on the Intrepid in early January. Okay. With vets, with military people are getting involved. It's really awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be really special.
And Will Swenson's an awesome guy, too.
Yes, and I've never worked with Will. I've met him several times. We've done things, but not.
And a new papa.
I
An
know.
old papa.
Congrats,
He had
guys.
2 kids. 3 kids.
Congrats.
And now he's got another. So great.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Like, do you remember a flashback to Audra McDonald kicking her face at the Tony Awards?
I can't. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, I have one more question to ask, and then all of these people are like, like this.
Let's answer.
What are you doing for your birthday on Saturday?
Oh, thanks. Yes, my birthday in a few days.
Are you going to be in London still?
I will be in England on my birthday.
Nice.
It's going to be a good time.
Is that when the concert is?
The concert is on the 22nd.
Okay.
So we're going to be there a few days early, yes, which is fine. Then I feel like I can go out to dinner and actually kind of enjoy and celebrate my birthday. I actually had a concert in Ohio last year on my birthday, so I guess it's becoming a thing. And I'm celebrating with my girlfriends when I get back. Actually, we're kind of postponing my birthday till after 54 below. Actually, we're doing it in December.
In between.
Yeah, in between when we all happen to be available. So it's good.
Fun.
I like prolonging the birthday. Then it makes it actually more of a celebration.
Sure, why not? You can celebrate as long as you want.
right.
There's so many questions.
I'm just going to refresh it.
Oh, we have more questions.
Oh, we're refreshing.
Oh, well, I have another question for you. So it's almost the end of the year, and next year you'll have your 10th anniversary. Is that right?
Yes. How did you know this?
I know things. I know Laura Osnes. So that's another celebration.
Yeah. This coming May will be
with your husband,
my
Nate.
husband Nate, and I will celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary. We're so old. Old.
So old. Don't even talk to me.
No, it's not it's not old. It just it's awesome actually.
It's a lot.
And it's my 10 years anniversary in New York because we got married May 11th, and then we moved to we went on a honeymoon to Mexico for a week, and then we literally packed everything we owned in a U-Haul and drove to New York 3 days later. Wow. So I will be 10 years in New York.
That's a lot. That's a big. You might actually be a New Yorker now.
I was just gonna say now I get to actually call myself a New Yorker.
I think you get the card. There's a card. Did you know that?
Yeah. Do you mail that to me?
Yeah. It's like a New York residence card.
And it's stamped by
stamped.
Broadway.com.
You are officially
official.
Broadway.com. This makes no sense. So people have questions, but we can't see your questions right now.
Yeah,
because it was kind of, oh my gosh, and there were so many. But I'll tell you
well,
some of them.
we
One
can
of them was,
answer the old ones.
what's your favorite memory? I already looked a little bit.
Nice.
What's your favorite memory from Bonnie and Clyde?
Oh my gosh. Do you know what was so special about Bonnie and Clyde is that we did it out of town 2 years before we came to Broadway. And it was every fall. So it was actually this time of year. We spent October to December together 3 years in a row. So it was Halloween's, and it was my birthday, and it was Thanksgiving's, and almost Christmas.
So it's truly a family.
It really became such a family out of town. And Jeremy's birthday is actually November 20th, the day after mine. So, when
passing is that?
I know, Scorpios. And when we were in Oslo for out of town doing Bonnie and Clyde, the opening night was November 19th. This is my favorite memory. It was November 19th. And then at midnight at the opening night party, it was suddenly our birthdays both of our birthdays for a minute, right at midnight. And so everybody sang happy birthday and had a cake for us, and it was really special. But I have so many awesome memories from that show. I loved getting to play Bonnie, and
you were great.
Thank you.
That was an amazing show.
Thank you so much.
And
making the cast album was really fun.
And you'll see Frank Wildhorn again. In
a couple days, yo. Yeah.
What are you singing at that concert?
I am doing a little bit of Bonnie and Clyde. I'm doing a song called Living in the Shadows. That's from Victor Victoria.
Nice.
And I'm doing When I Look at You from Scarlet Pimpernel, as well as some group numbers with the gals. And it's me and Jackie Burns, and then 4 or 5 other West End-based actors.
Amazing.
I'm excited.
That's fun.
Yeah. Have you been to London?
I lived in London.
Well, I knew you'd been there, but you lived there for how long?
About 9 or 10 months.
Nice.
About 10 years ago.
There you go.
I know. Have you been there?
I have been there twice.
Do you want to play the West End?
I think it would be so fun to do a short stint. Do a 3 to 6 months.
I mean, if you're going to get your New York City card, you've got to come back.
Yeah, right. No, I will. Exactly.
I've been here 10 years, now I'm leaving.
Right, exactly. I'm got it. Goodbye. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. It's going to be good. We lost all the questions from the people.
Yeah, we're having a technical difficulty, but let's just see what the questions were.
See, that's the thing. You can't see what they. Yeah, whenever you press the comments, it's only pulls up the past.
That's all right. I've got plenty of questions. I don't need.
I know one was someone asked about your time on Grease Live.
Oh,
if you have any, or not Grease Live.
Grease reality
well, it's
show.
kind of Grease Live.
Well,
like Grease Live OG.
Grease Live.
I did watch Grease Live with Max Crumb. He came over and we watched it, and I loved it.
You know what I love about you? Well, there are many things, but one of the things I love about you is you are such good friends with all of your leading men. I mean, you and Santino.
True. I saw Santino right before this. I came from a rehearsal with him. We're doing a concert together at the Kennedy Center in December. And I love Santino.
You guys got along so well, and you were so funny with your vlog and your fish.
Oh, yeah, no, I gave him a fish for opening night. We all know. Herman.
We know. We know.
R.I.P. Herman. We miss him a lot. I've already been thinking in my brain, I was like, do I get Corey a fish? And I was like, I don't think.
He's a different person.
It's a different person. I don't think.
But you were obviously very close
thing.
to Jeremy. You were close. You're still friends with Max. You keep your people close. You're loyal. Scorpio. Scorpios are loyal.
Thanks for saying that. I've also been really lucky in that I've had pretty much dream leading men too. Do you know what I mean?
Such nice people.
Great people and respectful.
Are you still friends with your fairy godmothers?
Yes. Oh my gosh, Vicky Clark. I actually, of all things, she wrote a foreword in one of my CDs, which I happened to find yesterday. I was cleaning, and I opened it up and read it just yesterday. The foreword that she wrote in my CD, my Maurice.
I must have known that in the deep recesses of my life.
You must have.
Psychic.
And I almost started tearing up going what an amazing woman she is. And
very generous. Very
so
loving.
generous. And I actually call her Mama Bear. She's Mama Bear.
Mama Bear.
Vicky Clark.
That's
and
sweet.
Rebecca Luker, obviously, is, I'm in love. I could not have asked for, any better incredible women. Yes. Well, I don't know about me, but the story does too.
The
Cinderella, I don't know, it called itself to that, so that was special.
All right, so here's a question from Chrissy. It's coming through now. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. Do you own any costumes from shows you've worked on?
Great question. We don't really get to keep the costumes, and it's really sad. Occasionally, we get to keep shoes. So I have
glass slippers.
Like glass slippers. But the thing is, with my glass slippers, I actually wrote it into my contract. I said, when I leave the show, can I keep a pair of glass slippers? And they said we're 99% sure.
So you're sitting with your agent, and you're like, yeah, in the dressing room and my salary, but actually, I really just want
keep the
slippers.
Shoes. I want to show my kids someday. Then I'm like, look, mommy was Cinderella.
And they're like, no, you weren't. And you're like, look, I really
was. And I've used those shoes a couple times for the princess concerts, by the way, at 54 Below.
If you've got them.
Flaunt them. Hello. No, but yeah, so I have a pair of glass slippers, which is awesome. I thought that I kept one of Bonnie's berets, but I don't know. I don't think they let me do that. Oh, I did take Bonnie's robe as and I wear it as my robe.
Don't tell anyone, you guys.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. I'm just so illegal. I'm gonna get
she's getting
nervous. Jail. But Bonnie's robe, I wore it in What Was Always Good Enough, and I was only on stage for 90 seconds, and I took that. Oh my God.
Brennan asks, are you adding new moments to your solo show this time around? Because you did it last year.
I am. Yes, I'm glad you asked. I am adding new moments, so it's an updated version of The Paths Not Taken, and there's probably a lot of them are the same, but there's probably at least 6 new songs of all things that haven't happened again for me in the last 2 years.
So what's one new song? Can we say?
Yeah, I'm doing Sailor of My Dreams from Dames at Sea.
Wow.
There you go. That happened, and I did a workshop of, but didn't see it to Broadway. Didn't do it on Broadway. So, and there are even some things this season that we're leaving out. That will be for future, because obviously I get Bandstand this season, but there was other things kind of that could have happened, and yeah, the things this season are too close.
So okay. See, there are questions. There are a lot of. I knew there were.
They're all popping up.
Okay. Would you play Glinda in the Wicked movie if it came your way?
Oh, yes.
She's going to say no.
Oh,
she's going to say no.
Please. I don't know if I'm the best one for it, to be honest.
But if not, then you'll just go ahead and sing Popular and Paths Not Taken, and it's okay.
That's right. That's right. Another thing I could have been up for, but that didn't happen. But yes, that'd be amazing.
I'm going to ask you one more question because we have to go, but There's so many to choose from. Okay, Emily asks, if you could perform with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Oh my gosh.
Anyone?
The first one that came to my mind is Johnny Depp. I mean, I think people who maybe know me know that I don't know why I'm semi-obsessed. I think he's so
Semi-obsessed
great.
means hashtag very obsessed.
Obsessed. You remember my vlog when I went to Disney World and we like almost, we didn't meet, we met Jack Sparrow, which I was
different.
excited about.
That's different.
Different, but
It's
like,
actually a character.
exciting.
It's okay.
I also think Hugh Jackman would be great. That'd be fun.
You can have the two nicest people performing together. The world would explode.
And Patrick Wilson. Just putting it all out there.
Do it. It's a little wish list.
All right, wish list.
You never know who
Can
might
you
show
tell
up
I've
at
thought
54
about
Below.
this? Yeah, I know. I know.
Just at the bar, just maybe wander up to the stage.
Or honestly, like any of my past co-stars again.
Well, that's true.
Because it's so fun working with your friends. Actually, that's the most fun thing to do. So, yeah.
Okay, so we'll think about that. Go see Laura. If you're in England, go see Laura
Hey,
in
yeah.
Manchester. Go see her at the
54
Intrepid in
Below,
January. Go
yeah.
to 54 Below after Thanksgiving.
And Santino and I will be in DC December 8th, 9th, 10th, if you want to do that.
And everyone's going to see Bandstand.
And everyone
you
goes
have
to
to think
Bandstand.
what kind of pet you're going to get Corey caught.
Okay.
We'll think about that.
Thinking about
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Bye.